All right, here we are. We have a problem with our website in a sense that we have done something to a page and we need to reverse or bring it back to a place where it actually was previously saved. So for example, right here we have the everyday floral occasions. And if you remember, this is exactly how it's supposed to look. But what it was doing when you press the everyday floral occasions, it was going over to the Valentine's Day, which was this page right here. And the Valentine's Day picture was showing up. And that was the problem. So what we do here, and what I did earlier, is go into the everyday floral. And all along the side here, you have revisions on the right-hand side. And what happens in revisions is it tells you where you made day by day. You'll notice what time. And it shows me doing this one. This is what I just did about 8 minutes ago. So what you want to do is reverse it. Just go by day to where you think you had the best copy of what it was. And this one right here, 3 weeks ago, is the last time you made a change to it. And then the next day, which was yesterday, you made a change that we couldn't figure out what happened. So what I did is I just moved over to the 3 weeks ago, and then I restored the version. Hit this button, go through restore, and what ends up happening is you go back to, see if I can go back here. You restore it, and then you hit update again, and it brings you back to what this one looks like. So now that that is fixed, the next thing we do is we want to go back to pages and create another page that we can now edit, call it Valentine's Day. So again, in the same vein that we always do, we go into here, add new, and then we want to start with a DIVI builder down the bottom, and that should bring us up with potentially 3 things here. And we don't want to build from scratch. We don't want a pre-made layout. We want to clone an existing one, and the one we want to clone is going to be the everyday floral occasions page. So everyday floral occasions page right here. Click on that, and here we go. So what this page now is, if you happen to look up here, right, this is the ID of the page, but that'll soon, as soon as we get back to it, when we save it, it'll actually be saved differently. We want to name the page. So publish that or save it, and then we want to go back to exit Visual Builder. Back to edit page. And here's where we want to add the title of it. Valentine. Valentine's Day. I think that's what we're calling it. So then what we do here again is save. Now it's called Valentine's Day. And actually, just to be sure, copy, and publish. Just to be sure, we want to edit this permalink here and make it Valentine's Day. Now, what that means is that if somebody happens to look for particular things in this genre, for example, they say Valentine's flowers, your page will now be almost a direct link search engine wise. So if somebody says looking for Valentine's Day flowers, that'll now be Valentine's Day flowers. However, the title that we'll see is Valentine's Day, just like that. So we update it. Now we come into Visual Builder. Now we want to change the background of this again. So we go here, background. I believe you already have something in here that's got flowers. I assume it's this one. Alright, this is not going to be everyday Valentine, it's going to be Valentine's Day. Lettering is really bad, so we'll edit that too at the same time. Heading text. Shadows, that's the one we have. That looks a little bit better. And that's it. So then we come into our 3 things here, hit save. All right. And then from here we can just start to edit all this stuff down here, which is now Valentine's Day, which was the original everyday. Now we can edit this into the everyday floral occasions, which is what it is. Although this Valentine's Day and floral occasions are still connected the same, so we need to, as we've already saved the page, we want to come over here to the dashboard, appearances, menus, and this is the one we want, add to the menu. This one right here we will get rid of. See how this says original Valentine's Day floral? That's why it's pulling up as that one. So we want to remove this and bring up this one. Valentine's Day. Go to the right hand side, save menu. And that should be it. Right here, it's not going to be there yet. To refresh, it should be the one. That is it. Alright, cool. Now all you need to do is log in, enable your visual builder, and then swap out all your images right here. Alright, one more thing we want to talk about is how to hide the page. And you literally have 2 options to go through this. And what I mean by that is you have the Valentine's Day page. Of course, we're logged in here, right? I'm logged in as an admin or an editor. You should be able to see this. So when I click on the Valentine's Day page, it brings me to this page here where then I can now edit it within the Visual Builder. By hitting this button here, I can move and edit and do all the edits you want to do within the page. But if I'm not logged in, for example, I want to come to, I'm just going to highlight this, copy it, and go into a private window, all right, which means it's not, I won't be logged in when I hit this button, and it will show you, here's the actual website. Of course, you'll notice I'm not logged in. Okay, I go to Valentine's Day. Now this is going to bring up the 404 error. It should. Yep, so that 404 error is not what you want your clients to look at. So the best, my professional opinion, is what you do is from now until you get it set and ready to launch, while you're working on it, is you remove it from the navigation tree. And what we do there, all right, is we go here, we're back at the logged in site, okay, go to the dashboard, go into your appearance menu, and Valentine's Day, and you literally remove it from the tree. Oop, done. Hit save. Okay, now you're set. Now, again, if it comes in again and you want to use it, right, you just have to literally find it within here. It's private, so it's not going to be here. But once you make it unprivate, it'll show up within this here, this section over here for all the pages listed, and then you just click on the page, add to menu. It'll populate itself down here, and you drag it all the way up to the top. And I'll show you that right here. Make this public, update, refresh, and there it is. There's the Valentine's Day. So again, and once you've removed it and you've clicked it over from private to public, it now shows up here. You just click the tab there, add it in, and it shows up down the bottom, and you grab a hold of this and move it all the way up to where you want it to, which is right here. Save the menu, and you're right back where you started. All right, so again, what I'm going to do for now for you is remove it. All right, and then I'm going to put this to, let me save this. All right, then I'm going to take this and move it to private. All right, update. And now this is set to private, so it won't be in the navigation structure, and you won't be able to, and I've removed it from the navigational menu for the live site, so you won't see it. Again, when you want to see it, you put it back to public, and then add it into the menus down over here. All right, if you have any more questions, give me a holler or shoot me a text message, and we will talk to you soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.